Welcome to College Station, Texas, and the NCAA Softball Regionals presented by Capital One. It's come down to one day, and all-Texas showdown, two familiar foes squaring off. Texas A&M and Texas State, they've had regional championship thoughts all season long on their minds. Take a look at the Bryan College Station regional bracket. It's Wiggins make plays all over the field, going high, going low to get some balls. And there's a pop-up off the bunt attempt from Powell. And Vanderford is there. There's out number one.
I love that approach by Jessica Mullins in the circle. I mean, not afraid from doing what she wants with it.
Seventh pitch of the AB, a little looper into center field. That's going to find its way onto the turf. A single for Woolley.
And it keeps going. Power comes. The next three hitters behind her, all power hitters, all seniors.
Oh my goodness, and that's deflected off the pitcher and into center field. Heading to third is Woolley, and talk about a hard hit ball. Cannon hammered that one. Runners at first and third. Fly ball to center. Randolph coming in, dives, makes the catch. But that will bring the run in. Woolley scores.
Last time these two met up yesterday, 3-2 count. Cottrell does just what she needs to do with a runner on third. Plenty deep, but nice play by Randolph to come and make that play. A lot of ground to cover.
Here, Jessica Mullins just underway here at the Bryan College Station Regional. There's a ground ball to third. Vanderford backhands it. One hopper to first base in time. And a good play there to retire Hill. But the Aggies get on the board first. And Hannah Earls to lead things off the shortstop. Very dangerous if she can get on base. Showing bunt, lays it down. Out of the circle to get it, Kennedy, one away.
Coach for Texas A&M, 1 year. Goes inside for the strikeout looking there, but her second year with Trisha Ford.
Graham and everyone returning from last year, their best as aggressors, Texas State, and we've seen it in this regional, and that one is driven to right, but underneath it is Enright to end the inning. Nothing across, Texas A&M. Part of the future of this program. Freshman from Round Rock, Texas. That's hit high in the air off the bat of Wiggins, and it's gone.
The home run celebration, this pitch from Jessica Mullins up in the zone, belt high, way too much plate, and Rylan Wiggins makes her pay in a big way. A solo blast to left center field, a no-doubter.
She likes making noise with her glove, but the bat steps up.
Something different.
Enright now, and she strokes a single to left. Allie Enright. Huge improvement from last year. Also great support for this Aggies team. Perez gonna lay a bunt down, try to, but she fails as bunts it right at Mullins. Comes out of the circle to get it, and that's a big first out.
That is, and I think they've seen what the top of their lineup is capable of.
22nd straight trip for this program. Off to a good start, and there's a swing and a miss. That time, Eshte swinging for the fences. Hammers that one to right, and it is out of here.
That ball got out of here in a hurry. The bubbles are going. The 12th man is dancing. Second home run of the inning and the second home run. The Aggies are swinging a hot, powerful bat today. A lot of plate on this ball, and Kennedy Powell takes advantage of it. It was smoked. It was the only question if it was high enough to get out, and it sure was. A two-run blast by Kennedy Powell.
To get a 1-0 win, not so much today, and that ball is going to roll right on the chalk. It's going to stay on the chalk. Fair ball. Woolley's on.
Coco Woolley, come on now.
Their A game in their first matchup against UAlbany. There's a pitch that gets back to the screen, and Woolley's going to move up to second base. but they're firing on all cylinders right now.
No, they know.
Working through the elimination round. Popped up. Shortstop Earl's calling for it, and called off by Vanderford. She makes the catch to end the inning.
Limiting runs, any kind of run support for Emily Kennedy is a good way to win a ball game.
Right back to the circle, gloves it. Calm, cool, and collected, one down. 90 stolen bases, the aggressiveness, part of what you're talking about. Ground ball to Powell at third, and Randolph retired. Out, she has struggled in this regional. First pitch swinging, grounder to Woolley, and 3 ground outs, and quick work done by Emily Kennedy.
Off balance.
3-0 this season as Cottrell grounds that one to short, and Earls is there, 1 away.
And that's what she's gonna do.
Leaders Jasmine Hill. First pitch drives it to right center field. Randolph underneath, 2 down.
McCann with that changeup. We're
line to right, base hit. Singled in the second. She drives it to right center for a base hit. Wiggins rounding second, on her way to third. Runners on the corners. This season. In the top 25 every week this year. That one bounces away from the catcher. Here comes the runner. Play at the plate, not in time. As Wiggins beats the tag, Enright ends up at second base.
Carmen Bass behind the plate has been solid all weekend. This pitch, a lot of bite on the end of it. But I tell you what, as a catcher, you know, you've been catching these pitchers all year long in the bullpen, but making a mid-forward said the fans and the 12th man are definitely a big part of that.
And Coleman delivers a pinch hit single. Enright rounds third and scores, and they add to their lead.
As a coach, if you're Tricia Ford, you go to your bench looking for some extra power, and your hitter, Perez, comes up and produces a base hit RBI to left field. I tell you what, we've seen all the power from an A&M, but now this inning just death by a
was still in the back of their minds. They came back and beat them here 1-0 in the first game, and there's another base hit. Powell delivers. Golden scores. And it's runners at second and third now as Powell moves up to second. Look at this, situational.
How about that? Runners on, runners scoring position, 2 outs. Everything you want from your offense.
Woolley, a drag bunt, that's gonna get her an RBI. Coleman, or Eshte scores from third, and now they've got a run down. Woolley back to the bag, and it'll be runners on the corners, 8-0.
Back-to-back at bats for Coco Woolley. She drops a bunt for a base hit this time, really surprising everybody because there's 2 outs and a runner on third base. But again, she is so good at placing this ball and using her speed. I mean, it feels like Texas A&M can do just about anything they want to right now. 9th
hitter in this inning, Trinity Cannon, and she's hit by the pitch, and that'll load the bases. Drives that one to left field. Harvey coming over, a collision, she hangs on. Looks like everybody's okay out there. It was actually Harvey that caught it in front of Randolph. You're up for the regional final. And Bass draws a walk to open up the inning, so the first base runner for Texas State.
Yeah, it feels like we've been playing for a lot longer.
Ended up beating Louisiana in the championship game 9-5. That changed the schedule. There's a swing and a miss. Zarate is out number 1.
It is fun to watch.
She had a career high 16 strikeouts against UTSA. Right back to the circle, comes out of there to get it. 2 away. She's made three of those plays now.
Advantage they had in the last matchup, but she's strictly business.
There it is again. Kennedy out of the circle, as she's done that 4 times.
Than a player.
There's a looper to the second baseman, Zarate, and Hill is retired. But she was honest with us. She said, look, not everybody may want to play for me. Tremendous athletes on this squad. There's a ground ball hit to second. Zarate retires Wiggins.
A&M scored all 4 of their runs last inning. Coaching history, I mean, she's been on the West Coast for such a long time and built those relationships with the travel ball programs.
Hard hit ball backhanded by Vander for great play. From one of the greats in Bobcat history. That'll end the inning, but it's all Texas A&M.
Yeah, as a pitcher here, you don't want to lose focus. You don't want to pay attention to the scoreboard. You don't want to pitch like you have an 8-run lead. You want to pitch like it's a 1-0, a tied ball game. Keep that intensity. Pitchers aren't going to give her anything good, so for her to have the ability to hit pitches off the plate, up in the zone.
Hits that one to left. Eshte working towards the track, makes the catch, 1 down. Over Penn State, lost to A&M 1-0. And there's a base hit to left for Jones. Opposite field single down the line.
And that's the first hit surrendered by Emily Kennedy today.
Now Piper Randolph popped up. Woolley's got it, 2 down. And Randolph, that grand slam yesterday. 3-0 the count. Flare towards the shortstop. Woolley's got it. That'll end the inning. Couple base runners, but nothing across. Aggies still pitch time in 6 years. They're sensing it. And there's a base hit, solid single for Perez. She's reached a couple times. Eshte struck out in the 2nd inning. Grounds it to short. Earls flips to Zarate for 1 on to first, not in time. They get the force play, out number 1.
Regionals as a whole is usually in the past, you know, there's 1 or 2 like hard regions for people, but I think double digits. That, I mean, it's just impressive.
Oh, good change of pace there from Ozua, showing her potential. Strikes out Powell. Lefty against lefty. Ball 4, and Woolley's on again. Single, bunt single, and walk today.
Hey, don't tell Texas A&M that there's 2 outs. The grind of playing in the SEC to set them up for success in the postseason.
Earls has it and throws out Cannon. We head to the bottom of the 5th. A&M a chance to close it out and bring
power, the situational hitting, the speed. They really showed off all that they can do as an offense.
And there's a liner into the glove of Woolley, 1 away. If A&M hangs on.
Angry Texas A&M squad, I think this is what they look like today.
2-0 to Katzerati, that's to Powell. 2 down. The Aggies are 1 out away from getting back to the
seniors for the Bobcats.
There it is, grounder to Powell at 3rd. A&M wins it. Super Regionals next.
Your final score, Texas State 0, Texas A&M 8. Texas A&M Aggies are your College Station Regional champions.
Texas A&M came out today with the purpose, and they played with the purpose, did not let anything hang in the balance. They did everything right offensively, everything right in the circle, a 1-hitter through 5 innings. This program, Jessica Mullins in the circle, J.J. Smith behind her. The seniors have set a standard for the Bobcats program to be in the postseason every year. They just ran into a red-hot Texas A&M team with something to prove.